Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam the Ashen, and this is part 2 in my Valheim series. Same as before, no mods, no settings changed, and I'm still a noob. I'm really happy with how the last video turned out, so thank you to everyone who watched and liked and commented and subscribed. It always helps a lot. Let's get into the video. Upon arriving, I went ahead and locked in my boat so it didn't drift off to sea. Got my bearings on the map, and I was actually pretty close to the boss, and I went ahead and threw down a little base. That way, if I died, I didn't have to make the trip all the way back over here. Come on, you're just gonna get parried. Alright, maybe not. There you go, Skelly, get him. You guys are done for. You're just slowing me down. I made it there without any major problems, and I decided to just go ahead and jump in. I haven't seen any videos or any tips on the boss, so this is a blind experience. Alright, I'm kind of nervous. That's a big boy. Oh, that was nothing. Dude, these tentacles hurt so bad. I can kind of use the pillars to block those things, because they pretty much will one-shot me. Dude, don't you dare. Don't you freaking dare. No way. It actually heals him. That's going to be a problem. Oh, that didn't work. I thought for sure I could bait that out. After getting my first death out of the way, I just needed a warm-up fight. I made my way back to the boss, and luckily it wasn't too far away. I was already at a disadvantage though because I needed to get my stuff and get my armor back on in order to fight the boss effectively. And you can see how that'll turn out. Come on. Oh, nope, I'm screwed. Yep. After a while, I decided that the run was getting really annoying, so I ran just out of his aggro range and made another little base that was much, much closer to the boss. Unfortunately, I also realized that I needed to repair my weapons if I wanted to stand a chance in fighting the boss. So I pretty much had to redo all the starter stuff, like getting a smelter and charcoal kiln, which wasn't too bad, but it was still kind of a little grind. And next up, I needed tin in order to make some bronze, so I made my way over the shoreline and came across the plains and swamp biome. Oh yeah, man, I'm definitely ready for this biome. Yup. Alright, it's time. Go ahead and save, because why not? I was feeling a little more confident after dying about 20 times because I knew the boss's movesets like the back of my hand. It was only a couple moves, like 3, but they were still a pain for some reason. The roots were really dangerous and unpredictable, and the bow was not doing it and ended up breaking, so I had to resort to a different tactic. Alright, there we go. Come on now. This is doing so much more damage than the bow. I just have to not get stomped on. Or smacked by the roots. Ooh, that was close. I still don't have the iframes down yet on the dodge. Come on now. Come on. Yep, you're finished. You picked the wrong move there, buddy. You're done for. Let's go. The Elder is down. Yeah, your daddy's done, Roots. What are you gonna do now? Okay, I deserve that. After the Elder was defeated, it was finally time to get back to my home. Alright. We are out of here. See ya, buddy. You have fun throwing stones. Alright, he's followed me way further than I thought he would. Yeah, you're done for. Fish food. Oh man, I'm so close. Finally. You know, I have a deep appreciation for my home now. Those little makeshift bases were not cutting it. After getting home and putting all my stuff up, I decided to make a trip to the snow because I thought that's where I was supposed to go next. I would learn eventually that that is not the case, but not yet. Man, the mace cracks, you guys. You don't stand a chance now. Not the same guy as before. You guys are done. Alright, this is not good. I'm pretty much out of stamina. This wolf is about to chomp my butt. Yup. I decided to make a little makeshift base in the snow, that way I could recover my health after I froze a little bit. And, it wasn't working out like I thought it would, so I had to retreat back to the grass, recover my health, and then finish my base. And then I got the notification, a foul smell from the swamp. And since the game probably thought I was in the snow, I was ready for that sort of thing, it sent some draugrs, which were a lot of fun. I didn't run around in circles. There we go, boy. And I get Hulk smashed. You know what? I don't even feel bad about being up here, honestly. I finally decided to get the power of the Elder, hoping it would be some overpowered, amazing ability. And what was it? A little boost in chopping wood. Yeah. Alright, got the beehive. Need more space. What? Although I did have to rearrange my beehives, they would come in clutch for a lot of recipes. My next mission was to make it to the swamp, because I needed to get iron in order to progress to the next tier of equipment, which was obviously very important because I was dying left and right and not doing very good damage. So with the swamp key, I headed to the swamp, found a little cellar or burial site, whatever it is, and decided to go ahead and head on in. Alright, this is very sketchy. Let's see if I can parry. Ooh, that hurts. Try again. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, any FromSoft Dark Souls fans giving you any flashbacks? I'm getting flashbacks of the slimes dropping on my head right now. I know it's gonna happen. I can't find... Hey, is this what I'm looking for? I think it is. Sure enough, it was exactly what I was looking for, and I got my first piece of scrap iron. After that, I mined away, took care of any draugr that was in the way, and pretty much tried to clear out the whole dungeon, except the carry weight was a huge problem. So I decided to mine what I could, put it in the chests that were there in the dungeon so I could come back for them after dropping off my current inventory. With my inventory full, it was time to go ahead and head on home, and I was glad to be out of that swamp. Alright, here we go. Finally. Man, each time I get back here, it's like such a good feeling. Well, let's smelt that metal and see what recipes we unlock. I am ready for an upgrade. Sure enough, after getting my metal, I unlocked a ton of new recipes, which motivated me to make a few trips back and forth from my house to the swamp. Now, I hadn't figured out the whole portal thing yet, so these trips took a long time. So if you see a high number in the days, that's part of the reason why. But after a long grind, I finally was able to unlock the stuff that I felt like I needed, like the shield, a weapon, some armor, and I was kind of kitted out. Alright, this time, I mean business. You know what's awesome? Even after getting all this stuff, I still need to get way more iron to upgrade my stuff to even stand a chance. So the grind was underway, and I went to every cellar I could find, getting all the iron I could, and getting it ready for the transfer back and forth between here and my base. And then I came across the boss locator thing, and next up was the bone mass. Now, again, I didn't read anything about the boss, look at any videos, completely blind. So that'll be pretty apparent when you see the boss fight. Day 50. If difficulty scales off the days, I'm kind of screwed. Alright, back again. Home sweet home. Good to see you again. Alright, that felt pretty great. Not gonna lie. I've been waiting for that for a long time. Alright, this is a bad combo. Yeah. That's awesome. Alright, the cartography table seems important. What's up, Hugin? Long time no see. Alright, I'm sure there's a better function to this, but I cannot find it, so we'll come back to that. I mainly focused on base upgrades like the forge and the workbench and stuff so that I could get better armor, weapons, whatever. It felt pretty necessary. And I also made some frost resistance brews because the snow was going to come sooner or later. Alright, that's pretty underwhelming. That's not any better than the mace. Alright, I still feel like I wasted my iron on this, but being able to parry with it, that counts for something. Yeah, it's not bad. The damage just really sucks. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe it'll get better. Down you go, buddy. Alright, try the snow. What do you mean use it on what? On me. After looking it up, it turned out I had to let the frost resistance ferment, so I headed home, threw those in the barrel, and waited. In the meantime, the ground seemed to be shaking again, so it was time to take on some more trolls. My favorite. Down you go. Dude, what are you doing down there? Are you serious? You gonna mess with my beehive? After getting the armor I felt like I needed, and a solid weapon like the iron mace, it felt like it was time to take on the next boss, the bone mass. So I headed over to the swamp and made a little makeshift base nearby, just in case I died a million times like I did against the Elder, which was pretty probable. I also dipped my hand into making some more advanced food, like the blood bag stuff, the entrail food, and at the behest of a viewer, some deer stew, which turned out to do quite nicely. Alright, I'm still mildly frustrated, but these are working much better. Alright, this is pretty sweet. I'm digging the atmosphere. Nice and spooky. After trying a bunch of different things, none of it seemed to work, so I had to look up what I needed to summon the boss, and it turned out it was wither bones, which I had a bunch of, but they were all the way back at my base. So I went into the dungeons to get some more. It took a while, but after clearing a few of them out, I finally had enough, so it was time to make the sacrifice. Alright, my expectations on how well this will go is pretty low because of how well the Elder went, but we'll see. The mass is moving. Alright, you're another big boy. Awesome. Alright, can I cheese him? Nope. Alright, this poison is just killing me. I'm dead. Yep. Awesome. Alright, got my stuff back. Dude, this is so much fun. Yes, awesome. I looked it up and it turned out there was a mask that could give you some pretty decent poison resist. So I learned that I needed to take out 2 abominations, which took a ridiculously long time because they had so much health. So much health. So I basically had to kite them around over and over and over until I chipped away at their health with a bow, because they probably would have one-shotted me. But eventually, I was able to take them down. That was so close. Alright. Alright, round 2, last one. Let's do it. Alright, I might be good here. I think I am. Up in a really weird spot in the tree, I was able to take out almost all of its health, and finally picked it off with a bow, and then I had what I needed for the poison resist mask. I headed back to my base, looked at the root mask, seen I needed some ancient bark, got that, came back, and crafted it. Now, I should be pretty good to go. I also didn't use my good food last time, so this time I would have the mask I needed, along with some much better food. I realized that I was going to need to repair my equipment, and I didn't want to go through what I went last time, grinding all the way back up to the smelter and stuff, so I decided to make the trip back home, and at the meantime, I would also make some portals so that travel back and forth would be significantly easier. It's a shame I didn't do this sooner because it really was a huge game changer. I mean, it saved so much time. Alright, home. There we go. Let's test it out. Alright, awesome. Wall this off. Dude, seriously? There we go. Alright. Portal room done. Alright, Bone Mass, who undeniably looks like the poo monster from Conker's Bad Fur Day. I'm a different player now, and it's not going to be so easy this time, buddy. I got my good food. Alright, I think I might be able to cheese him from up here. No, I'm taking some pretty heavy poison damage. It's not gonna work. Yeah, I can't hold out any longer. I might die. Ooh, barely. Alright, that attack is definitely the way to go. It just does so much more damage. As you can see, I'm chipping away at his health pretty good. The special attack for the mace was working wonders. Dude, I might actually win this. Come on. Yeah, get parried. Run away. I think I got this. I really think I got this. Yep, you're done, buddy. Finished. The mass is no longer moving. Done for, son. Just gonna snag my trophy. It better be something good this time. Wishbone. Alright, what's that? Seeing the power of the food was really a game changer. I decided to no longer waste the opportunity to get the materials for good food and to take the time to make it because it made a world of difference and was the difference between losing and winning that fight. Home sweet home. It's good to be back. Can sense hidden objects. Okay, that's exciting. Frost resistance is done. Whoa, 10. Okay, that makes me feel so much better about making these. It's time to go see what we get for the new power from the bone mass. I really hope it's good. Alright, big blobby stone. Alright, not bad. What a cutie. Look at you. Alright everyone, that's it for the video today. I apologize that it's shorter than last week's. It just took me a really long time to get done because I didn't have any idea what I was doing. But if this video does anywhere near as well as last week's did, I'm going to keep making these. We'll do like a little Valheim series. I really appreciate your guys' support. If you liked the video at all, leaving a like or a comment, or if you want to see more from me, subscribing to the channel helps out a ton. You guys are awesome. I hope you have a good one, and hopefully I'll see you next time.